at the beginning of 2016, I started my blog, Tiki with Ray. And one of the first things I wanted to do was to travel the country visiting tiki bars. So for Thanksgiving, I had 4 days off, and I decided I was going to go down to San Francisco and visit all the tiki bars that were in the Bay Area. And one of those bars was Forbidden Island. And I've always seen pictures of Forbidden Island. I saw that it was like one of the first new tiki bars to be built, which was in 2006. And I definitely wanted to check it out. A couple months before my trip down to the Bay Area, Brian and Mary Reckenmacher were actually up in Seattle visiting tiki bars. So we were hanging out, having a couple of drinks at the Diller Room, and Brian says to me, "Hey, you should reach out to my boss, Michael Thanos." And at the time, Brian was a bartender at Forbidden Island, and I said, all right, cool. So he gave me his contact information. I reached out to Michael. Michael immediately reached back to me because he said, yeah, I'd love to meet you. The bar opens up at 5 o'clock. Meet me at the bar at 5 o'clock, and I'll reserve us a table. Excellent. Cool. And I've visited tiki bars before, and, the owners have shown me around. And usually it's only like a couple minutes, and then they kind of have to go off and do their own thing, and I completely understand. Well, not with Michael. We ended up hanging out, drinking, talking, and eating the entire night. I mean, I was literally there from like 5 o'clock till I think like 11 o'clock. And we just hit it off. I thought he was a great guy. I loved the drinks at Forbidden Island. I thought the food was good. And Michael was going to give me a gift. He had a box. He had a box that was similar to this. And he had it on the table. And it was going to be a tiki mug, obviously. And he had to go do something. He had to go take care of a customer or go check in with his employees. And I'm just sitting there by myself. And by accident, I accidentally elbowed off this box and it fell on the floor. So I pick up the box and you can hear there's shaking going on. Okay, this mug is obviously broken. So I put it back on the table, and then Michael comes back, and then eventually he gets to the point where he's going to present me, here you go, here's this mug, I want to give it to you. And as he does it, I said, Michael, before you do that, I want to let you know I kind of knocked the box on the floor. And we opened up the box, and sure enough, this is the mug. It was broken in pieces. And so he felt bad. So he actually went and got me another mug. So he actually got me the brand new mug at the time that was coming out. And that's this mug here. And it's made by Doug Horn. And God, this thing is beautiful. You have the tiki on the one side. You have a porthole on the other. This comes out. I mean, this is an involved mug. I mean, this was worth, this cost way more than what this mug was. This is like their house mug. So I took it anyway, and as you can see, I glued it up. I mean, I'm not going to drink out of it, but I'm not going to get rid of it either. So, Michael, thank you for both mugs. So, about a month or two ago, Forbidden Island was celebrating their 15th anniversary, and some newfound friends that are from the Bay Area just moved up to Seattle, Ashley and Bob, and they had a gift for me, and they gave me this mug, this Forbidden Island mug, and obviously these are both Tiki Diablo mugs, and they're both beautiful. I love both glazes. I mean, this one feels more modern, but I love the classic feel of this old one. So thanks for the mug, Ashley and Bob. I really, really appreciate it. And they were talking to me about how they were going to be going down to Forbidden Island for the 15th anniversary. I was like, oh my God, I'm so jealous. I would have loved to have gone. I would have loved to celebrate that celebration. But, I couldn't, because my actual road trip going down to the Bay Area and everywhere else down in California was going to be in about a month or two later. So I went down and I visited Forbidden Island, and Michael's like, I have our 15th anniversary mug for you. I want to give you. I'm like, okay, that's great. And he goes, but there's a catch. And I said, what's the catch? And he says, well, can you make an unboxing video of the mug. And like, I'd be more than honored to do that. So this time, not only did he give me one mug, but he actually gave me two. And I made a point to keep them in the boxes so they'd be safe, because there's padding inside these. And let's check these out. And I got my trusty Boy Scout knife, and I'm going to open up this first one. Let's see how it is. Let's see this thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that. That is amazing. So this is the 15th anniversary mug. It's made by Munktiki, which is a tiki mug family-run business up here in the Pacific Northwest. They used to be out of Portland, but now they're in Astoria. And this mug is actually based on a painting by Brad Tiki Shark Parker. And I'll tell you what, this is amazing. It's solid. It's heavy. I can knock someone out with this thing. And that woman seems pretty secure in that tiki's arms. And then on the back, 15th anniversary. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's check out what this other mug is. Okay, so it's the same mug, but the difference is the chick has a red dress on. And you know what? I think I might like the red dress better. Oh my God, again, beautiful, beautiful. And I'll tell you what, I just want to say thank you very much, Michael, for everything you've done for me, and thank you for hooking me up with these mugs, with all of them, including the one I broke on you. And to anyone out there who hasn't been to Forbidden Island, I highly recommend going. When I think of a tiki bar, that's it. There's no windows. It's just classic. And it just feels like everyone there is just having a great time. I'm a big fan of the drinks there. It's a lot of fun. And I'll tell you what, if I lived in the Bay Area, I'd be there all the time, but I don't. I live up here in Seattle. So until I get back down to the Bay Area, to Alameda, and to Forbidden Island, this is the closest thing I'm going to have to Forbidden Island. So until then, take care. And you can actually get these mugs. I'm going to put a link below where you can buy them. So if you're thinking about getting one, I'd recommend you getting one fast, because I don't think there's very many of these left. So anyway, here is my Forbidden Island tiki mug collection. Want to support the Tiki with Ray show and look cool doing it at the same time? Then head over to tikiwithray.com and buy yourself a Tiki with Ray shirt. They're only $20. Tony Canapa did the design, and they're screen printed in America.